right-wing grifters. Right-wing grifters have sort of this life cycle, right? Typically, now not always, but typically what happens is they'll say something edgy, and they'll peek into like some sort of controversy of some kind. For some people, this is financial ruin. For some people, this is why they get the money. And then they usually keep pushing the envelope until they reach that peak, and then they fall flat off the back of it, and everybody forgets that they exist. Which is, pretty normal. Sargon is a great example of this. He started doing the N-word stuff. He lost all funding, and now he does the Lotus Eaters podcast, and people barely talk about the guy. You know what I mean? Because he had to do all that stupid shit, and he doesn't get very good views on that shit. But maybe I hope Carl's doing fucking great. How you doing, Carl? Well, he doesn't want to talk right now, but it's not about Carl today. It's about other grifters, okay? Specifically one other grifter. A grifter that at once upon a time was worried that I would make fun of him too much, and so pulled out of doing a thing together. He was right. I was going to make fun of him the whole time. Don't get me wrong, okay? I absolutely was. And so was Hannah, okay? This is old news, but maybe some of you need a refresher. At the time, the Bible Reloaded that we did on YouTube, we still do it to some extent, but it was a thing at the time. It was considered, in 2016, 2015, it was considered YouTube Switzerland. And so we had people from what would now be considered all over the map, although at the time they were pretty much left of center, except for one guest that I tried to get on, which was Milo Yiannopoulos. And I emailed, and he said yes. And then he found out, and I was going to have him do a specifically very, very Catholic chick tract, right? And I was going to have him have to sit in between Hannah and I and have to either sound like a fucking loser or make fun of Catholicism, of which he said he was one, right? He had always said he was he's this fucking what do you provocateur? He got kicked out of UC Berkeley or some shit. Was it UC Berkeley where he was going to do a talk and they shouted him out, or UCLA, something like that. It was in California, and so all the righties got mad because fucking the leftists and anyway. So yeah, the dangerous yeah. And so he's like, I'm gay and I'm not racist because I like black dick, and it's like that's a problem. Anyway, so he emailed, and his handler got a little upsetty, and they ended up pulling out because they figured that we would just make fun of him, which was true. And I tried to play it really cool. It didn't work, I guess. Anyway, so we're on the back end of Milo Yiannopoulos' career, and if you haven't seen anything about Milo Yiannopoulos in a while, we watched a video not too long ago, and this is just, I promise we're getting to the video, but you need a little context for why this is so fucking funny. He was basically like the big get for gay conservatives, kind of like the Blair White of gay dudes, that conservatives would pony around so that they could be like, look at it, we have one of the good ones. And he ended up going on the Drunken Peasants podcast when TJ was still there, or I mean when when TJ still does that, but right? No, he does Deep Fat Fried. Yeah, no, it was Drunken Peasants. Anyway, when TJ was still around, and he ended up basically saying that pedophilia wasn't that bad, and his whole career went down the shitter. Because he had relations when he was a kid, and it's like, that's the bad part. So what happened after that is he kind of just backslid, and he tried to do his own YouTube channel. No one fucking watched it. He tried to do some other stuff. Then he came out recently as no longer gay. He got a mullet. And now, I think this is like the death wail of his career. Church Militant Shop Show with Milo, episode 1. This is the very first episode. You're not ready for this. Here we go.
Hello, and welcome to the Church Militant Shop. My name is Milo Yiannopoulos, and I'm here with my co-host, Deborah Vaughan.
Okay, so at first you're like, okay, so this is going to be some sort of Christian thing. But damn, there's like a display going on here. What's going on? What's going on
Hey,
here?
how are
What is
you?
this?
I'm well. I'm happy because this is the first of our shows, and we're beginning today with, well, probably the most important woman in history, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
She's certainly the most beloved, and we've got today
The most beloved woman in history. Hillary Rodham Clinton.
3 items, all in celebration, reverence, of course, of
This is the
Blessed
part.
Mother.
This is the part where I
Our Virgin
cackled the
Mary.
first time I saw it.
We're going to start with
Watch.
this
Look at it. It's the fade for me. It's the fade. Are you ready? It's the fade for me.
wonderful statue, which we both own. in
We
fact.
do, but in different different colors.
That's right. You've got the silver finish,
Yes.
and I've got this.
It fades in and it's just fucking Christian QVC, bro. He's doing fucking Christian YouTube QVC, my dudes. This is down bad. This is really, really down bad. Holy fucking shit. Just, if I'm Milo Yiannopoulos, I'd rather work in a kitchen at this point. You know what I mean? I'd rather work manual labor than do this shit. Are you kidding me? Heard Milo has no money? Well, yeah, because no one's buying his sterling silver, his cast iron fucking Mother Teresa's, Virgin Mary's, the Adoring Virgin statue. Cold cast poly resin in bronze or silver. So it's poly resin? It's not even metal? And it's $87.50?
Bronze finish. Tell us a little bit about the material this is made from, because it's a little bit special, isn't it? It looks like it's going to weigh a ton and cost $100 to ship.
And I want to make sure I have it right. So it's a cold cast, and it's hand painted bronze color, or you can get it in the pewter. Sometimes one or the other might be on back order, but they come in. It's very popular. I have a shrine at home, and I have mine in my shrine, and it looks very, very nice. And it's
in
called
your
the
shrine?
Adoring Virgin, and I adore her. I actually have a rosary hanging from her.
I do the same thing.
Do you?
I do the same thing. One of the nice things about this particular statue is the shroud.
Mm-hmm.
And on your silver version, something shows up on the back a little bit more than on this one. This is more of a sort of like an aged metal finish. On the silver one, you get a little bit more of the detail popping out, I think. But I'm just going to
Because
turn
it's
this...
a contrast color. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to turn this around, and maybe you could explain to us a little bit about the shroud.
So the shroud, it's got the stars on it, and it
stars.
just
Chat, this is fucking bleak. This is like, I'm gonna let them talk.
reflects what this is all about.
It reflects it.
And,
This
it
is
also
a
has
sad,
depth to it.
sad
Any
situation.
kind of
Like, you just
legend
look
that
at him,
goes around it, especially
and now
candles,
he's hawking
just bring the
bad
depth of
Christian
this statue
memorabilia.
out, and it like comes alive. It's just, I think, magnificent the way it's done. The folds.
The folds, chat.
Just the creases and.
Oh, I love.
everything's
Oh,
the
dude, I
detail.
love a fold and or a crease.
I'm astonished.
No, this is not satire. No. This is what he's doing now. I can't stress to you enough how sad this is.
This material.
Look at him.
And you can see, all the beautiful stars that are polished
beautiful
just a slightly
stars.
different color.
Mm-hmm.
I'm amazed by the level of detail they managed to get, like it was a bronze, like it was made of metal. It would cost, $100 to ship it to you if it was bronze.
Right.
There's so much beautiful detail in this, not just from this lovely feeling of beatitude in her face, but
Right.
also a hallmark, I think, of all of the very finest statues, whether they're marble, metal, whatever, is this incredible illusion of draped fabric.
Well, yes, and because you don't just have to, it's not just gorgeous from the front.
Oh.
The whole thing
Yeah.
is
Hey,
just
turn her around.
beautiful. It's
Wow.
so nicely done.
Sometimes you like to look at a lady from the back.
So
Not that Milo. Well, as a straight man, Milo agrees with me, right?
and I kind
As a very straight man who is straight, definitely straight.
So it's 11
Just-
and
just
3/4 inches tall.
the
If you're
Adoring
thinking
Virgin
about
Mary.
How this is going to fit into your...
He's not bad at it. No, he's certainly not bad at this.
Table. I know sometimes people like to wake up and say good morning to their favorite,
Yes.
people and
There's
saints and
no
whatnot.
chemistry here. He does not like this woman.
It's available in bronze and pewter, and they're both $87.50. we're not yet set up for two.
They
easy
3D
payments,
printed her
despite
and
our,
painted her with acrylic.
Right there.
Bada bing,
We're
bada
hoping to
boom,
offer that one today.
$90. That's right. This
She's
is yeah.
just under 12 inches tall. She's available in those two different.
I really want to hear about these,
finishes.
but Milo,
We've
I
got
really want to hear about these
in
other
chocolate
products
that
you have to
are,
sell.
fully painted.
That's for me.
We'll see
That's
some
what I
of
want
those
to. I want to
things.
know
But
about
the
this.
thing I like about this is this wonderful burnished,
Should we call?
bronzy, aged color that she's got. And that
Do you think
wonderful
they'll pick
face
up
on
if we
this is
call?
especially good because,
The face is wonderful. It's so peaceful.
An $87 plastic
I hope you know what I
statue.
mean when I say there are good Marys and bad Marys.
Is this live? No, it's
The
not
real
live.
Mary. There's only good things about her. But there are some Marys with the faces that are unfortunate. They haven't put the work in to make.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. 1-866-738-1207.
Thank you for calling churchmilitant.com. We appreciate your patience. Please stay on the line and we will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you for calling administration. We are currently closed. At the tone, please leave a message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hi there. I was just watching your Church Militant YouTube channel, and I was watching a very lovely Milo on there showing the adoring Virgin statue. And I was just wondering if y'all had a, excuse me, if y'all had a corn statue that maybe I could buy, because at my altar of Christ, I like it. You know, I like to have a little bit of the good old American heartland represented in my shrine that I keep. And of course, the Virgin Mary is about as tall as an actual corn cob, so I could probably put like one corn cob on the left side, one corn cob on the right side. She'd be like flanked by corn cobs, and I think that would actually look pretty good, to be totally honest. But anyway, I was just wondering if you guys had any of those, and also I was just wondering, is the Virgin Mary statue 3D printed? Cold cast polyresin sounds like a three-dimensional print. And I was wondering if you guys had any of the good stuff in the back, like something that was actually made out of a valuable material other than just polyresin. Like something that costs more than like $5 to make is what I was sort of asking. Anyway, love the show. Love it so much. Really happy that you have a gay man on there. I appreciate the fact that the church is willing to go that way. And, well, I'll be watching again, hoping for some good corn stuff. I appreciate you, and I hope you all have just a blessed day. I don't think they're going to call me back. That's okay. I hope they get back to me.
Make sure that she's got
Right.
just the right expression and features.
Right.
This, on the other hand, as you can see at home, it's just beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You told me something interesting about this. These are sometimes kept by people outside as well as inside.
They are.
They're kept outside.
And while they might change their patina a bit by being outside in the elements,
Change
some
their
people like
patina. Some people like that. You know, I don't always put my 3D printed plastic figurines outdoors, but, you know, some people like the patina. The patina from the elements, which is how you get patinas off of your plastic painted figurines.
they like that look that might turn a little green. The
Like
patina
like
might
one of the
change.
big bronzes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they do that with.
I don't know. But it's very substantial, you know, and elegant.
True.
And it's
It
got
is
all the
substantial.
qualities of like a wonderful.
Are they in a public library, by the way? Because they have like almanacs within the plastic still. I don't really like. Are they in a bookstore? What's going on?
gift, or like I say,
Do they
it's
sell
in the
these books? They probably sell
shrine,
these
at your
books.
Home, it's quality, you know, and it shows.
Yeah, this polyresin stuff, it's really come a long way in the last 20 years since they've been creating statues for people at home that are not necessarily cast in metals because it's so inconvenient and also can be dangerous when you have kids around. You know, you can do serious injuries to children when you've got big hunks of metal on the table, especially with sharp edges and things. This stuff is, if you've ever had one of...
Well, hold on. How much did you get of this?
Hi there. I was just watching your Church Militant YouTube channel, and I was watching a very lovely Milo on...
Yeah, okay. Fuck. We'll tweet that.
These resin statues at home. It weighs a lot. I mean, it's substantial. And the other thing I like is
I like how they
these
keep saying
lovely
substantial.
polished details that they're able to produce. So she's got a sort of collar, and then over the veil you've got that lovely edge. It photographs beautifully.
Right, and it's almost like the high lows just give the depth, you know, of the dimension to this that is
Yes.
just beautiful.
Thanks, Electro Retro,
I
for the
think it's
100 bits.
wonderful. It's, as I say, I own one of these.
It's
I
solid
have it
plastic.
in-
That's true.
So I've got a little bedside table because I like to sort of... I get out of bed quite late, I'll be honest with you. And by the time I get out of bed, I'm already feeling bad about being sluggish and indolent. So I like to sort of roll out of bed and straight into something wholesome and, you know, sort of apologize every day for getting out so late. So I've got this exact model together with my Bible and, you know, prayer books and things like that on my bedside table, which I've cleared for the purpose. Nice tablecloth and whatnot.
Now, would you call yours a shrine?
Well, I've got a separate one of those.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So-
you got areas.
Well, so I need all the help I can get, you see. So I've practically got a zone in every room. But
This is just a fucking lie, right? Like, this is just lies? Why is he lying to this poor woman? I like how he just lies all the time. I've got a shrine in every fucking room, dude. Dude, I can't take a shit without Virgin Mary staring at me, dude. Yes, this is Jesus QVC. That's true.
But next to the bed, the first thing to wake up to, it's Mary that I go to when I first wake up. She's the one that I feel, you know, like she's the one I want to start my day with.
That's wonderful.
And as a
Yeah,
woman,
not
you
that
must have
fucking
a
Jesus
relationship
loser.
with her too that
I
goes
do.
deeply.
I do. And you know, when I fixate on Mary,
Ooh, when I fixate on Mary, what the fuck?
her smiling at me. When I really get that long gaze at her, and I can just see, I can feel her, you know. And then, you know, you can take it to your priest and get it blessed.
You can take it to your priest. You can take your... Jesus fucking Christ. This is bleak. Christianity is in a strange place right now. Hello, Father. Hello, my subject. I don't know what the fuck they say, dude. Hello, choir boy. Yes, Father. Can you please bless my 3D printed minifig of fucking the Virgin Mary? Dude, you might as well take your anime figurines there because they're better quality, they're more expensive, and they have articulated joints.
It's just a wonderful thing.
It's nice when you are able to do that.
Karai,
with
holy,
sort
thanks,
of
phone.
cumulative effect, you know, of the...
As a DM, you know that the value of a blessed object directly correlates to the effectiveness of the blessing. That's true.
all your
Griftianity.
precious items blessed by the priest. You can sort of feel the charge.
Yes.
Clarification note: when he says he wakes up to Mary, he means a drag queen named Mary he brought home the night before. Well, I hope so. I hope that he, although he publicly says that he isn't gay, that he still you know, he isn't repressing that part of himself. You know what I mean? That would actually be really sad. Do you think they can make a tech deck for Mary? Ooh, like the skateboards? They absolutely should. Ick Rockets, thanks for following.
Right.
Yes.
Well, she's
Or
lovely.
IC Rockets. I don't know.
Why don't we turn our attention to the next item
Okay.
that we're going to talk about today, and you could tell us what it is, and
Okay.
it's sitting right here.
Okay, so this necklace that we're about to move into,
The
talking about
Art
is there
Deco style miraculous metal, sterling silver,
miraculous
also $89. Also, it's the same price.
metal.
Damn. Do you think the
It's
book is
called
$89,
Art
Chat?
Deco for the style. It's quite beautiful. It's got
Okay,
two-
I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Like, we'll even zoom in to look at it. This looks like one of those things that you get at like Disney World when they squish one of your coins, and you just get like a commemorative squished coin out of like your quarter that you put in. You know what I'm saying? Or your penny or whatever. And you sort of crank it, and they just squish the coin. It just looks like that. What are we doing? This is something that you pay $1.50 for, plus a penny, and you get it at SeaWorld, and it's like a random design on there. It's miraculous. Oh shit, you're right. That's my fault. It's just
two
miraculous.
different.
Looks like it came in a Happy Meal, right?
finishes Of the, are we calling this pewter? I'm not quite sure.
It's called
what it
sterling
is.
silver.
It's difficult. It's
It's
solid.
A
It's a solid sterling.
Okay, it's solid sterling, but it's got. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's shiny and there's matte, and putting the two together just makes this the depth and the
It's painted, is what you're saying. Clockwork God Complex, thanks for 31 months. Wait, what happened? I looked away for 1 second. God damn. Yeah, that's Milo. Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to think of the right word here.
It's
The
is it
dimension.
Is it dimension?
It's dimensional.
Don't like the statues. I've
and
got
it
one in
is
Baphomet, and that's
actually
cute.
raised.
Hey, I have one too.
I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera.
We've got one here in a box that I'll try to just show.
Mhm.
If you maybe you can
I love them fighting with the lighting of this place.
catch the light, just glistening on those sections of very highly polished sterling silver.
Mhm.
The chain also helps because the chain there kind of picks out the shiny elements, and this is another one of those things that has dimension in the fabric, although it's a more stylized. You know, maybe you've had a watch like that by one of those French designers like Erté. You know, those very elegant.
Have you had an Erté French watch before? Bro, my man's got a pinky ring on. Why is he pretending to be straight, dude? He does not have straight guy swag. Like, Milo just needs to live his fucking life and not try to do this grift thing. It's such a weird case of like, I really don't want someone to suppress their own sexuality for the sake of like acceptance into a community, but he like keeps inserting himself into this community that will not accept him unless he does it. It's just wild. Wild stuff. Now I did want to turn your attention, chat. Let's I would like to now take this opportunity to turn our attention to this beautiful product that we have right here. This is a several millimeters tall, and look at this. This is the beautiful detailing on it. The beautiful detailing of this is a Warhammer 40K miniature. As you can see, he's got the skull pauldrons, and really, the pauldrons to me are what make Warhammer 40K the badass. You could, and in fact, things are improved in badassery based solely on the amount. We gotta go this way. The amount of pauldron you have, like relative to the rest of you. You know what I mean? Like what percentage of you is pauldron? And this is like 25% pauldron. And you may notice a slight detail here. This is in fact not a man, no, but a cob of corn. And you can see he even has like a little corn butt right there. That's a corn butt that you're looking at right there. That goes all the way down. Just a cob of corn. It's beautifully painted. And this might not show up on camera, but each kernel is individually painted for texture. So for the low price of $89, I will send this to you. $89. You can get one yourself. There you go. That's how it works. Wait, only $89? Yeah, and it's only, and I'll have you know that is a maybe several centimeters tall plastic figurine. Yeah. Supplies are limited. You did hear that supplies are limited, and that is because I only have one. I have a single one. And in fact, the exclusivity should drive the price up, if I'm totally honest. It's not made of anything precious or... is it cold-pressed polyresin? It's definitely...
How many do I get for this dono? Like at least the bottom half?
Electro Retro, thanks so much for the $25 reduce to the Streamlabs. I appreciate that. Speaking of Streamlabs, we might not use it in the future. We'll see what happens. I want at least the legs. You want me to break the mini? I don't know if I can do that. Corn Marine for the Adeptus Frementum, the corniest chapter of the Adeptus Astartes. I don't know what that means. It is genuine plastic. That's actually true.
Flowing lines of Art Deco. This is, I would say, perfect for a lady.
Right.
It's also quite substantial, isn't it? I mean, if you pick it up.
Well, it says in the description,
1-800-CORN now.
highlighted by hand engraving to display the beautiful sheen of pure sterling. So
Sterling.
it's quite nice. And then on the back, the reverse side, the metal portrays the M with the cross on the top and the sacred hearts underneath, surrounded by the 12
you got to get better
stars.
cameras if
You
you're
should
going to
be
do
able
this.
to see that there, and it's also got the mark there showing that it is solid sterling silver.
Yes.
Now, silver is... I'm a yellow gold person, but increasingly these days people are preferring silver colors, aren't they?
Right.
I noticed in the shop you typically stock mostly those silver tones.
That is popular.
How would you advise people to shop? Based on coloring and age and things like that. Who should be guided towards the silver?
I think anyone can go with silver.
Just literally anyone. Are you saying you didn't want to limit your consumer base there and just who do you think should go for silver? Literally everyone. Wow, bold salesmanship. You stabbed yourself, Brooke. No. All right, chat. We have to suck the poison out.
I think
Suits
silver
anyone,
is
does it?
so neutral.
Yeah.
I think it's the thing
Can you
about
breathe?
silver
Get the
is it
silver.
picks up
True.
and kind of marries into the color you're wearing. So it's more of a neutral, I feel, than the gold.
Gold doesn't suit everybody, does it? If you've got a darker skin tone, it can sometimes look almost a bit cheap. It looks a little bit too plasticky.
Oof, that was weird. If you got a darker skin tone, gold looks weird on you? Oh, okay. It's pretty
Sometimes
strange.
yellow gold.
Unless you have very, very high quality gold.
Right.
Tahoe, you did the
But you
stabbing?
see,
No!
even it can sometimes, because gold gets a bit more yellowy, the higher quality. Because like a 10 carat's a bit of a muted colour, isn't it? Almost champagne gold.
Right.
The very yellow golds at the high qualities cannot. They don't always suit everybody.
Now, when you say champagne gold, is that different than rose gold?
Well, rose gold's a bit different. Rose gold's got some colour mixed into it, I think.
We have nothing in rose gold. We're just chatting.
Well, rose gold's a very difficult thing to match with anyone. I personally love the silver on just about everyone.
I do too.
And this
Male, female, I really think.
And this is a lovely example.
Male,
This is
female.
$89 because it is solid sterling silver.
Amazing.
Right?
Do you have a link, Jake?
Why
What do you mean, a link to this? No,
this
it's shop is on the screen. You can go there if you want.
areas.
Give them
where, I don't know,
$89
they've
for
done this
sterling
buffed
silver.
out
You'll look great.
something, but it's got, as you say, real dimension.
Sold Jim
depth to
Sterling
the way
silver.
that her robes and clothes.
I actually prefer Stephanie Sterling Silver, if I'm honest. That's really what I prefer.
clothes are it's wonderful. It's lovely.
It's in a gift box.
As far as gifts go,
Mhm.
these are both very beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to give gifts? Are you sort of Mary-related gifts to women, or can you really give?
Oh, everyone, absolutely everyone. I think men are just as devoted, if not more, to Mary.
There's a sort of
What?
there's
What a weird
there's
thing.
sometimes a bit of a supposition, maybe a misconception, that for male Catholics they should steer themselves towards certain kinds of devotions, and so sort of, Archangel Michael is for the dudes, and the Rosary and Mary are for ladies, and you find actually that doesn't really hold at all for people, especially when you're giving gifts. People are often very delighted to receive anything.
Well, you think about it. I know a lot of men who are so devoted to the Rosary, and if you're devoted to the Rosary, you're devoted to Mary.
Right.
Do you agree?
Absolutely, and particularly somewhere like this at Church Militant, this is
Right.
quite a male-heavy company.
It
And
is.
the apostolate has lots of people over there in the studio in our other building.
Yeah, all of it
most
is a
whom
weird
are-
look. I
are
agree.
boys, but they've all got the rosary on their desk.
They do.
I'm sure
They
we'll have
do.
a rosary special sometime. You're gonna have to
It'll
pick
be
up.
fun.
They're difficult to choose rosaries.
Oh, it is.
Because of that. You either get those.
Yeah, there's so much
I don't want to say
nonsense happening.
disposable, but I want the ones
I
that
just-
you sort of
I-
buy.
I
knowing
want to
they're
see
not
the
gonna last
book.
forever.
I want to see the
Right.
book. Okay.
And then you've got
Let's move on.
last
Okay.
item today, which is a
Let's see the
book.
book.
And we like to give a sort of range of products here.
Right?
I thought while you're refreshing your memory with our what miraculous, talk about miraculous. Look at our production team. Look at this level of spit and polish. What a good job they've done here.
They did.
I'm going to read from this book in
Wonderful.
a minute, but before that, give us give the viewers an idea of what it is. It's called A Year with Mary, but what does that mean? What do you get from the
Well,
book?
this is the
By Paul Thigpen. Was she prepped for this at all?
deep dive. Okay? This is when you want to get serious about your devotion. And
Serious about
I've
it.
done some consecrations, but this is spending a whole year with Mary. So each and every day, you can look up a passage and
This is
go
awful.
through your day. Like this would be excellent for you, Milo. If you have this next to your bed,
Yeah.
you wake up and have this married, no pun intended, with this.
Yes.
You gaze at her and then you open up your book to the day and start your day that way. I think it'd be excellent.
And by the way, we should probably mention that if you're looking at this on the screen during this program, and it may change from time to time depending on when you're watching, we do have offers on. So keep an eye on the words on the screen, because they won't only give you the price of the items that we're talking about and where you should go to buy them, but occasionally we will have specials. For instance, this is a Mary special today, and we will from time to time have offers. For instance, $10 off if you
Like
feel
a bundle price.
if you feel like picking up all three. So keep an eye on the screen, because depending on when you watch this, the offers may change, and the latest thing will always be on the
A
screen.
bundle, huh? Who wants the Mary bundle? So it's $180 for the Mary plastic statue and the commemorative SeaWorld pendant that you got from the coin squeezer, and then another $45 for this planner that you could get, but Paul Thigpen filled it out for you. So really, all in all, it's $235, I guess, for a little bit of Mary Bonanza chat, a Mary bundle. It's like Humble Bundle.
I thought I'd
But
read just one.
not
of
fun
these.
in
And-
any
let's,
way.
let's tell the author's name.
Yes, his name is Paul Thigpen, and he's responsible, isn't he, for those spiritual warfare manuals?
Yes.
At least one
Yes,
of them,
he
and
is.
possibly all
Absolutely.
of them. I've got this manual for spiritual warfare.
Right.
I've got the manual for Eucharistic adoration. I think it's called. The title
They're-
is.
they're all his.
And there's a Marian one too.
Mhm.
Although what we've chosen today is a larger book with more in it.
And one more thing about this book, A Year with Mary, is we have a year with the fathers, a year with the church.
You can just buy
a year
not
with the
enough. You
Bible.
don't have even
So
enough
this
years in your
is,
life for how
not
many
the
year
only
books
one
we
that
got.
have
Okay, dude,
devotion for a year
you'll
to,
die not being able to
something
finish
like
this
that.
series.
And it's the subtitle is Daily Meditations on the Mother of God. And what that means is it's not just scripture, but it's also prayers and writings, poems,
He loves to do this glasses thing now, and I don't know why.
all kinds of thoughts and literature. Really.
The glasses come
from
on
a
and
variety of
off,
different thinkers,
and he
including
doesn't
many
really
saints,
use them that much.
on the subject of Mary. So it's not, some people love reading their Bible. They do the Bible in a year thing. Some people love reading scripture. Other people, a little bit more apprehensive about diving into bits of the Bible blind because they think, oh, well, I'm just not sure what I'm going to get out of it because some of it's, there's a lot of historical names. This is
Maps and mimics next to 9 months, dude. For my 9 mother can Darwin for my 9 month monther. I thought I said mother. 9 monther can Darwin be gifted a treat in my name. He's why we're all here anyway. Sure, because he hasn't had a treat in a while. We can't spam it because it's bad for him, but in general, we could try to get some doggy treats going. This motherfucker, you heard me open the doggy treats? You hear me open the treat bag, buddy? I didn't even call your name. You're just showing up, aren't you? What a cutie. Dude, look at this nice corn roll I have. Because of the corn suit underneath. It makes me look tremendous, chat. This makes me look like the bad guy from Dune. But in a good way. Hey, come here. Hi. You went. Oh, look at those. Look at those toofs. Why you got crazy toofs? Have a treat. Good boy. You little stinker. You were just listening for it, weren't you? A cutie. All right. It's David. Give him the treats. All right, I'll give him one more. And then no matter how many times you sub, I won't give him another one, okay? Unless it's 50 subs, and then I'll give him another one. I'll give him one more treat. Oh, he came right back because he's so cute. Wow, he's so cute. He can't only eat treats, but he can have more, can't you? All right. Oh, come here. Hi. Look at those toofs. Hold on, I'm not fucking with you. 1 second. You know, wait. Okay, here you go. Good boy. I appreciate listening to every single bit of your mouth noise. I love it when you just make slappy mouth noises in my fucking ears. That's so cute. Oh, you like this? You like this? Okay. Okay, buddy. Oh.
Good call.
Have a good day, bud.
Good call.
Appreciate you. Verk, thanks for the 35 months. Hey, what's mom doing? Tell her to fix your ear. It's fucked up. All right, I do want to hear him read from this book, so we'll do that. We'll do that real quick, and then we're done with the video. I'm not gonna watch the rest of this fucking thing, but
selected.
I heard Sigma Boy Destiny won't answer your DMs about the debate. Certainly not giving me any good feedback, that's for sure.
To be endlessly fast.
After I tweeted about it, he answered me. Oh, I don't want to open that. Hold on. Oh, that's just the never mind. Yeah, that was the Christmas saves thing. You can look at that. I just don't like to. I don't want to post logs on accident. Yeah, you guys should come hang out. You guys should come hang out in the Christmas saves Discord. Anyway.
Fascinating. Every day it's a completely different tone and style and author. There's lots from St. Alphonsus Liguori, but there's also, Louis de Montfort, Pope Benedict XVI, all kinds of different meditations and thoughts.
Pope Benny? Hell
so
yeah.
I thought I'd read one from a fellow Brit, the Blessed John.
Darwin does make everything better. He's a wonderful boy.
Newman.
Okay.
British writing always sounds better.
Always love to hear you read.
Well, thanks. So I'll just read you. This is day 155. So that the good thing about this is they're numbered, so you can start it at any time. You don't have to wait until January to start your year with her. You can keep track yourself. Maybe just use a pencil to check them off or something. So it's called Mary, Vessel of Devotion.
Or the
this,
bookmark
the Blessed
inside
John
of it.
Newman illustrates the meaning of devotion and shows how Our Lady overflowed with devotion to her Son. To be devout is to be devoted. We know what is meant by a devoted wife or daughter. It's one whose thoughts centre in the person so deeply loved, so tenderly cherished.
A devoted wife or daughter.
She follows him about with her eyes. She's ever seeking some means of serving him. And if her services are very small in their character, that only shows how intimate they are and how unceasing. And especially
Any
if the
bottoms
object
in
of
chat?
her love be weak or in pain or near to die, still more intensely does she live in his life and know nothing but him.
Ooh.
This intense devotion towards our Lord, forgetting self in love for him, is displayed in St. Paul, who says, I know nothing but Jesus Christ and him crucified. But as great as was St. Paul's devotion to our Lord, Much greater was that of the Blessed Virgin,
Bottom is
because she was
charged.
his mother, and because she had him and all his sufferings actually before her eyes, and because she had the long intimacy of 30 years with him, and because she was, from her special sanctity, so unspeakably near to him in spirit. When, then, he was mocked, bruised, scourged, and nailed to the cross,
I like
she
that
felt
her
as
face
keenly as if every
is just
indignity
blocked
and
out by
torture
this
inflicted
ad.
on him
They didn't have the decency to just fucking turn off the ad while he was reading holy scripture things. You know what I mean? Like he's reading a this book right here, A Year with Mary, Daily Meditations on the Mother of God, and they couldn't put the ad down off the screen to make you appreciate this. You know what I mean? Which goes to show it's about making money, not about spreading the word of God or anything like that. It's fucking gross, dude.
herself.
This is Destiny selling
She could have cried
NFTs,
out
bro.
in agony at every pang of his. This is called her compassion, or her suffering with her
Grift
son.
is absolutely
And it
more
arose
important.
from this, she was the vessel of devotion, unlike any other. And you have, in as well as these passages, a question each day, so that you can consider what Mary means to you, your relationship to her, and then a small closing prayer as well, which is lovely.
Relationship. It's so weird that they couch these as relationships. That's the end of the video. I'm not gonna go any further. But Milo Yiannopoulos is quite honestly the saddest. It is just so sad to see him continue this path. I don't think it's gonna work out in the end. I think he will fade into even deeper obscurity. No one watches that, you know what I mean? Like, so. Anyway, that's the end of that. Please go buy some Mother Mary stuff to get him back on track. If you don't buy your Virgin Mary plastic statues that were 3D printed and just painted by a guy named Kevin in the garage behind this place, I mean, you're complicit in his suffering. Anyway, love your faces.